Kind of you say ended this man's career. Dude, I don't know why Lonerbox is saying I ended his career. I have no idea. I've briefly, did I talk about Lonerbox that much? I don't know why people are bringing this up still. Like, I don't remember extensively covering him at all. Let's do the classic thing that I've done before. Okay. Let's go to HasanAbi and search Lonerbox. Biggest genocide defenders on the internet. This is me reacting to the video that I was gonna say Bad Bunny, Bad Empanada. One video. None of these other videos have actually Lonerbox in them at all. Russia has invaded Ukraine. Debating Aspen Gold on Palestine. None of these videos have anything to do with Lonerbox. Now let's run it again. Let's go to Lonerbox's YouTube channel. Is it Lonerbox Live? Is that his YouTube channel? Does he have another YouTube channel? I'm subscribed to his YouTube channel. Let's look at his YouTube channel that I'm subscribed to. Hasan continues to miss on Ukraine 1 year ago. Why Hasan gets it wrong on Ukraine 2 years ago. Explaining Russia's refusal to let Ukraine go. I don't know if I'm mentioning that. The worst takes on the war in Ukraine. I'm in the title and in the thumbnail. Seems like not that much on his main channel. Now let's look at Lonerbox Live. Why I'm obsessed with Hasan's bad takes 3 months ago. Hasan viewer comes in hot, de-radicalizes mid-debate lol. These chatters are insane. Reacting to Hasan's reaction to my video. Hasan's users deranged liar hit piece smear me. Hasan attacked by Israeli tour guide. Hasan debates train on socialism. Everyone loses. Are Hasan and his fans okay? 9 months ago. Asking Hasan about Ukraine was a bad idea. Hasan's capitalist realism and the People's Republic of Walmart. Syrian viewer trashes Hasan's takes on Lebanon and Israel. Hasan calls me out, looks through receipts. Why Hasan's Houthi interview is so shameless. Hasan meme and catching up on Ukraine. Okay, this is Mehdi Hasan, not me. Ethan challenges Hasan on the one-state solution. He breaks down. At Hasan, at Ethan Klein, H3 debate gets personal. Celebrating the Queen's death. This is also about me because I was doing that. Hasan freaks out on peers after the weirdest pro-Palestine interview. Hasan debates the Tate. All bad takes in one. React to the Boy Boy. Okay, this is not about me. This is about Boy Boy. Tanky podcast goes mask off on civilian deaths. That's about that's about deprogram. Commentary YouTuber takes 2 of the top tankies and wins. This video from a person who is like actually knowledgeable on this stuff, right? Like knowledgeable enough to make a coherent argument, claiming that fucking Willie Mac show actually destroyed us tankies. Like what a shameful thing to present. Like, are you that hungry for some Destiny dick, dude? Are you that hungry for some clout? No wonder you felt like this was a dead end for you. Jesus Christ. So what do you guys think? You guys think I've actually talked a lot about Lonerbox and caused them to leave? I've covered him one time, dude. What the like, what is this? I've covered him one time, and that was only after defending him consistently, because I didn't even realize he was like actually defending Israel at all until I found out that he went to Israel with Destiny. After that, I saw a bunch of his takes, and then that's it. I was like, okay, maybe he's like hitting up, Israel just accidentally does these war crimes line over and over again. I reacted to Bad Empanada's video on him one time, and he's like, oh, this is the reason why I'm quitting? Are you kidding me? This man has done like 40 videos on me. What are we talking about? Like, what I don't get it. I don't get it. Bro, we are trying to link you the real reason why he's quitting. Yeah, I saw the Mike from PA apparently, or Bad Empanada apparently thinks that this is the reason why he quit or something. I don't know. Here,
everyone. So Lonerbox has announced that he is quitting YouTube, and he gave a bit of an iffy answer for that. Like he said, it was in part because he was supposedly harassed and smeared by me and Hasan. But I actually found out the real reason just now, and it's that Destiny cucked him. His girlfriend cheated on him with Destiny. His girlfriend, who of course in the first place was someone who he met because she was like a Destiny orbiter, and then she cheated on him with Destiny, and that is the reason why he's quitting. That's the actual reason, and he's using like this cover story.
I don't know. I mean, Bad Empanada plays too much, especially when it comes to drama, so I don't know. Ask Bad Empanada about like actual history. I'm there with him, but when it comes to like drama stuff, I don't know if it's like I can't tell. He's so crazy.
We have supposedly being harassed and smeared by me and Hasan, which is a ridiculous story on the face of it in the first place because his entire content base is nothing but him responding to people.
That part is true, though. Like, the second part is absolutely true. Bad Empanada correct himself. It's not cheating, but that she had denied previously sleeping with him and then was in the leaks. Oh, okay. So that makes a little bit more sense. So Bonerbox starts dating a Destiny Orbiter. The Destiny Orbiter tells Bonerbox, I never had sex with Destiny. And then Destiny, in the endless interest of like trying to, e-girls that are in his DMs, sends his entire library of content that he filmed with his ex-wife, which I'm sure his ex-wife is not fully on board with. I would suspect that if you were Destiny's ex-wife, you probably aren't very happy about like videos of you guys having sex being distributed to random people, including, many other people. And that person that he sent it to, their friend, I think, leaked all of those videos and made it viral. And one of them was even Destiny, like, sucking a penis. And that's where the whole, like, did Destiny suck off Nick Fuentes drama comes from. But ultimately, what ended up happening is, I guess that's when Bonerbox found out that his girlfriend had actually lied to him, maybe. I don't know. Ultimately, I don't care about any of this shit. I don't care about the drama at all. I genuinely don't. I just gave you the most, TLDR lore dump of all time. Hasan be like, I don't know the drama that explains the drama. No, I'm saying like, I don't care about the drama. Just because I'm knowledgeable about it doesn't. This is the first time you've heard me describe these terms. Many of you that just came in here just now for the first time ever heard any of these names. And there's a reason for it, is because I don't spend a lot of time talking about this shit because I think it's ultimately unproductive. The problem is, for a group of people, they don't necessarily care about the politics of it all because politics can be kind of boring. Or even worse than boring, politics can make you feel powerless because when you see all the cruelty that's happening around the world in real time and you go, what can we do about it? And the answer is, not really much. You can protest in the streets. They won't listen to you. They'll put you in jail. You can try to disrupt things. They will, they'll throw your ass in jail. You protest in the streets. They don't listen to you. At the end of the day, that makes you feel powerless. But you know what makes you feel powerful? If these like content creators that you've elevated into a degree of prominence in your mind, who are otherwise worthless, myself included, by the way, in this equation, are duking it out and they're hashing it out and doing drama. Ooh, it turns into TMZ. Okay, it turns into something that is like more digestible. I like to make politics digestible. I just don't think making politics digestible through like boring drama is not the appropriate vector. Every now and then I dive my toes into it. I myself have also engaged in these sorts of things. But ultimately, if you make that your entire content, people don't give a shit about politics. People don't give a shit about whatever your guiding, morals are, whatever your compass is. They only care about the drama, the toxicity. And that's what they come back for over and over and over again. And it's incredibly toxic. And that's it. But make no mistake, when people say stuff like, yeah, I remember that. I saw this.
Last time, I think maybe the argument you could make...
In response to Destiny being banned from Twitch for platforming Nick Fuentes, Lonerbox calls for Hasan to be banned for not preventing China simping in his chat.
Also, if we're talking about Hasan, last time I was on Hasan's stream, I was streaming while I was watching Hasan's. He was watching the UN. He was watching the UN condemnation of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. And the Chinese person was speaking. And Hasan's chat went ballistic. Like, China simping. Like, tanky, like, no genocide, ooh-woo. Like,
can you imagine saying this about any other country? Like Germany, okay? Let's say a German ambassador is like talking a big game and everyone's like, oh, Pog, Germany. Can you imagine if someone was like, they were simping Germany or Estonia or Norway or Lithuania. They were simping Lithuania. We have to ban them. It's ridiculous. Like, what are we doing? What kind of conversation are we having here? What a ridiculous statement.
Like simping for the CCP and shit. And he doesn't do anything about that. Clearly he doesn't. Because
every time I see a Chinese person, we're going to go like this.
Because I know he doesn't. I know Hasan doesn't believe in that stuff himself. I think if Twitch was really concerned about like bad community policing or bad management or like carelessness and all that, like, yeah, Hasan would have been gone way before Destiny.
Okay. Yeah. Good take, man. some serious commentary. Some serious commentary. I think the worst part is, and I mean this sincerely, this motherfucker does know at least a little bit. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes it worse or it makes it better. Is it better to be knowledgeable and then also have your output resemble someone like Brianna Wu's? Because Brianna Wu doesn't know anything. Like, she's stupid and doing this propaganda. Lonerbox is at least more knowledgeable. I know for a fact that he's more knowledgeable and he's still doing this propaganda. So I don't know if it's worse or if it's better. But my point is, this is probably, hopefully, the last time I will talk about Lonerbox. And I hope he's doing all right. He's not that knowledgeable. You've been duped. No, he is more knowledgeable about Israel-Palestine than the average American, which is not saying much, but he is. And no, his early work, if you look back at some of his early work on Israel-Palestine, you will realize that there is definitely a very different output there in comparison to what he says now. I stand by that. It sounded like you had hoped better for him before he started orbiting D. I mean, I did. I still do. I still hope for everyone to do better. I don't give a shit. I am of the mindset that if someone becomes a healthier individual, if they focus on their own content, if they try to like develop a community and do their own thing without like constantly trying to shit smear, constantly trying to clip shit out of context and hype up drama over and over and over again, and pivot closer and closer to a rabid sociopathic community full of cult-like followers that don't really care about politics all that much and only care about like the shit stirring, they will most likely be a healthier content creator overall. They'll be a happier person overall, and they'll make better content in general. They'll make more consistent content. They'll probably get off my dick too in the process. So it's a win-win. But yeah, any number of these guys being like, I'm being harassed by Hasan is so funny to me, because I very graciously, I will say, have refused to talk about them even when they've done an endless amount of Islamophobic nonsense, constantly saying, constantly terrorist baiting. You know what I mean? Oh, HasanAbi. Is this Hasan or is this a prominent terrorist? Like, there's a reason. I don't talk about them not because I'm afraid, because they're making fantastic points. I don't talk about them because I think that drama toxicity is stupid. It's unfortunately a way for many people, however, to focus on stuff that that they otherwise find to be boring. Okay, that's why they do it. This way, they can also moralize. It's like a double whammy. On the one hand, you get to focus on politics and political stories while you're simultaneously paying attention because you care about the toxicity and the drama. On the other hand, you also get to elevate your drama-laden takes with a level of like moral superiority. You don't simply hate this guy. You don't simply hate me. You actually hate me for good reason. You hate me because I'm an immoral piece of shit who, in your mind, believes that like it was justified that Russia invaded Ukraine, when I've never believed that at all. And that's it. And I wish everybody well, even my haters. Okay? Nah, man, people are genuinely broken. I think it's symptomatic of what you're saying, which is most people can't even stomach politics without some sugar to make it palatable. No, that's fine. That's fine. I do that too. It's just the sugar I use is not poison. The way I see it is, if your coverage of quote unquote politics and political events only revolves around toxicity and drama, that's because you have no motion and no other entertaining factor. You can't be entertaining on your own, so you go for the bottom of the barrel nonsense, attaching your name to someone that is like that has more motion, so you can like try to get an algorithmic boost. There's always going to be haters for every single person. You're just trying to bring those that person's haters on to become your fans. But if you have no other reason for them to stay there, they're going to inevitably leave. And that is, you know, kind of upsetting when you realize that like this is all you've cultivated after years and years and years of doing rage bait bullshit. So my point is, for every content creator in general, this is something I mention all the time, like right-wingers do this all the time too. Right-wingers who can't have a real, robust, viable comedy career, what do? They say slurs, okay? And this is unironically no different. For liberals and liberal adjacent content creators and drama content creators and like slop tubers, okay? The Willie Mac slop show and the like. They can't make unique, interesting videos, so they just like latch on to whatever drama they can and just basically regurgitate whatever the fuck they saw on a subreddit, which is so stupid. You're not doing any investigative reporting. You're not putting any emphasis. You're not putting any interest, or you're not doing anything. You're just like literally rehashing shit that you read on a subreddit. That's so bad. It's the same equation. Right-wingers who can't be funny or entertaining on their own go for the bottom of the barrel hack shit. What is the hackiest thing you can do? Reaction. Okay, like trying to drive some sort of reaction out of your audience. How do you get that? By saying slurs. Okay, liberals, liberal adjacent, like center-right content creators that don't have any sort of like motion, don't have any sort of charisma, and don't have any interest in like diving into these like interesting topics will do a similar thing. They won't say slurs, but instead they'll just let the drama be the main component as to why people tune in. Anyway, I think there are also people in this community that are also drama pilled. That's how we went from talking about EV development to Lonerbox's relationship drama. We need to leave that in 2024, please. I agree. We should leave that in 2024.